Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a power that's often underestimated, but it's the very force that changes lives. Love. Not just any love, but the deep, transformative love of a woman. When a woman loves you, it's not a simple thing, it's a gift. And it's one that can change your life in ways you never imagined. Love is powerful. It's not just an emotion, it's a force that compels us to do things we thought we could never do. When a woman loves you, she's not just offering you affection, she's offering you the best of herself. She sees your potential, your worth, even when you don't. That's what makes her love so powerful. She believes in you, even when you're unsure of yourself. That belief, it's a gift. And that gift can take you places you never thought you'd go. Her love is support. In every challenge, in every obstacle, in every moment where you want to give up, her love is the steady hand that pulls you back up. She encourages you when no one else believes in you, reminding you of the strength you have inside. She's the one who says, you've got this even when you can't see it yourself. But more than just support, her love is a mirror. She sees the best in you. She sees the potential you may have forgotten, the greatness inside you that you've buried beneath the weight of life's struggles. When she loves you, she holds up a mirror showing you who you truly are. She reminds you that you are capable, that you are worthy, and that you are worthy. Her love is sacrificial. Now, I want you to hear me on this. Love isn't just words, it's sacrifice. When a woman loves you, she is willing to give of herself for your well-being. She'll make decisions based on what's best for you, even if it means putting her own needs aside. Her love is not just in what she says, but in what she does. She is there consistently showing up for you in ways that may go unnoticed, but that's the heart of true love. And let's not forget the power of forgiveness. We all make mistakes, but when a woman loves you, she doesn't hold those mistakes against you. She helps you learn, grow, and become better. Her love teaches you that forgiveness is not just an act, it's a way of life. She helps you rise above the past and step into the future, free from the chains of regret. But a woman's love isn't just about getting through the good times. It's about helping you rise when life knocks you down. Her love lifts you up. She's there in the hard times, not just as a cheerleader, but as a warrior standing beside you. She doesn't let you stay in the valley, but pulls you out one step at a time. And with her by your side, you can rise above. You can stand taller, stronger, and more resilient. A woman's love also creates a place of trust and security. In her presence, you feel safe to be yourself, safe to share your fears, your dreams, and even your flaws. She offers you the security to be vulnerable, knowing that she will protect your heart. Trust is the foundation on which your relationship is built. Without it, love can't thrive. But with it, you can face anything. And so as we close today, remember this love is a journey. A woman's love doesn't stop at the first step. It continues, deepens, and grows with every day. It is a process of growth, of learning, and of becoming. And if you're lucky enough to be loved by a woman like this, don't take it for granted. Appreciate her love. Cherish her. Because when she loves you, you are not just loved, you are transformed. Thank you. Love is a powerful force. A force that has the ability to transform not just the lives of individuals, but the entire world around them. It's not something that simply exists in fleeting moments of affection or excitement. Love is a deep, unshakable energy that stirs the soul and compels action. We hear about love all the time on TV and books, through songs, but how often do we stop and truly understand what it means? It's not just about the butterflies we feel in the early stages of a relationship or the warmth we experience in someone's presence. Love is something much bigger. It's a force that drives us to be better, to reach higher, to move through the darkest times with the light of hope in our hearts. When a woman loves you, it's more than a passing feeling. It's a transformative power that has the capacity to shape your life in ways you never thought possible. You see, love is not just something that happens to us, it's something that happens to us. It's something that happens through us. It's not just about receiving love, it's about becoming a better version of yourself through the love of someone else. When a woman loves you, she does more than just make you feel good. She opens doors you didn't even know were there. She sees greatness in you even when you can't see it in yourself, and that belief, that unwavering faith, is a gift. It's not just a gift for the moment, but a gift that lasts a lifetime. And as that love flows through you, it begins to change the way you see yourself and the way you see the world around you. In this world, we often talk about love as if it's something small or temporary, but the truth is, love is the greatest force on earth. It's a force that pushes us to grow, to become stronger, and to rise above anything that tries to hold us back. When a woman loves you, it's not a soft, fragile thing. It's a force of nature, unyielding and powerful. It makes you believe in yourself when everything else tells you to quit. It helps you stand tall when life tries to knock you down. Love is the energy that propels you forward, even when you feel like giving up. And when that love comes from someone who believes in you with all their heart, it becomes a source of endless strength and inspiration. When a woman loves you, it's as if she holds up a mirror to your soul, reflecting back to you the person you're capable of becoming. She sees in you the greatness that you may have forgotten, the strength you never knew you had, and the potential that lies dormant, waiting to be awakened. It's not just about how she makes you feel in the moment, but about how her love invites you to look at yourself differently. It challenges you to step into a better version of yourself. When a woman loves you, she doesn't just accept you for who you are right now, she believes in who you can be. Her love forces you to see your own value, even when you doubt it. Have you ever looked in a mirror and been surprised by what you saw? Maybe it's a reflection you didn't quite expect, but one that speaks the truth you weren't ready to face. That's what love does. It shows you who you truly are, not just who you think you are. It's the kind of love that believes in you before you believe in yourself. It's not about perfection or about being flawless. It's about seeing you for all that you are, the good and the bad, and still choosing to love you. And in her eyes, you see not just a person trying to make it through life, but someone who can conquer obstacles, achieve dreams, and leave a lasting legacy. When a woman loves you, she reveals your potential like a bright light in the dark. She brings clarity to areas of your life that seemed unclear, and she highlights strengths you never knew you possessed. She challenges you to grow, not by criticizing you, but by encouraging you to be better, to do better, and to aim higher. Her love is not just about supporting you through your struggles, but about seeing the victory within you before it even manifests. Her love calls you higher. It lifts you up when you've fallen. It builds you when you feel broken. And it helps you to see your own worth even in moments when the world may try to make you feel small. Through her eyes, you can see the person you're meant to become. And the truth is, sometimes we need someone to show us that mirror, to hold it up and say, this is who you really are. A woman's love, when it's true and deep, doesn't just help you see your best self, it helps you believe in it. Sacrificial love is a love that goes beyond words. It's a love that shows up in action day after day, often in ways that go unnoticed. It's the kind of love that doesn't count the cost, but gives freely, even when it's hard. When a woman loves you, she doesn't just love you in the easy moments, she loves you in the difficult ones. when life is messy and when things don't go according to plan. She's there for you, not because it's convenient, but because she's committed. She sacrifices her time, her energy, and sometimes even her own desires to make sure you have what you need. She puts your well-being above her own without hesitation, without expecting anything in return. This is the kind of love that doesn't measure success by what it receives, but by what it gives. It's not always glamorous or celebrated, but it's the kind of love that makes the biggest difference. When a woman loves you sacrificially, she doesn't just ask what she can get from the relationship, she asks what she can give. She understands that love isn't about keeping score, but about serving and supporting one another through every season of life. She gives not because she has to, but because her heart compels her to. There are moments in life when things get tough, when the weight of the world seems too much to bear. In those moments, it's easy to feel alone, as though you're carrying the burden all by yourself. But a woman's sacrificial love has the power to lift you. She steps in when you're tired. She stays when you're struggling. And she walks with you when you feel like you can't take another step. It's a love that gives of itself without complaint, that shows up when others might walk away. And it's this kind of love that strengthens the bond between two people, not because it's easy, but because it's real. The truth is, love is not just about receiving, it's about giving without expecting anything in return. And when a woman loves you sacrificially, she teaches you the true meaning of love. She shows you what it means to put someone else's needs above your own, to serve without counting the cost, and to give your heart fully, even when it's hard. This kind of love is a reflection of the deepest commitment, the most selfless devotion. It's not about grand gestures or flashy displays. It's about the quiet moments of giving, the sacrifices made behind the scenes, the acts of love that are seen by only one person, the person who needs it most. And when a woman loves you like this, she transforms not only your life, but also your understanding of what love can truly be. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful gifts that love can offer. It's easy to love someone when everything is perfect, when life is smooth, and when there are no hurts or misunderstandings. But when a woman loves you, she teaches you the power of forgiveness, not just in the moments of ease, but in the moments where it's hardest to forgive. Because love isn't blind to the flaws and mistakes we all make. It sees them, it feels the pain they cause, and yet it chooses to forgive anyway. A woman's love shows you that forgiveness isn't about pretending nothing ever went wrong. It's about choosing to move forward, even in the face of hurt. When a woman loves you, she doesn't keep a record of your mistakes. She doesn't hold them over your head, reminding you of every failure and misstep. Instead, she lets go, she moves on, and she offers you the grace you may not even think you deserve. This kind of love is not about condoning what was done wrong, but about understanding that people are imperfect, that we all fall short, and that the real strength of love is found in its ability to heal. When she forgives, she opens the door for growth, not just for you, but for the relationship itself. It's through forgiveness that love deepens, because love doesn't ask you to be perfect, it asks you to be real, to be honest, and to keep showing up even when things are tough. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting, but it means letting go of the bitterness, the resentment, and the anger that can so easily take root when we're hurt. It means giving up the need for revenge or for things to be made right on our terms. A woman's love shows you that forgiveness is an act of freedom, not just for the one being forgiven, but for the one doing the forgiving as well. It's in forgiveness that we find peace, because we release ourselves from the weight of past hurts, from the bitterness that tries to define us. A woman's forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, it is a demonstration of strength. It takes courage to forgive, especially when you've been wronged, when you've been let down by someone you care about. But her love shows you that forgiveness isn't about giving the other person a pass. It's about giving yourself the freedom to heal. It's about letting go of what you can't control and choosing peace over pain. When a woman loves you, she helps you see that forgiveness is not a one-time act, but a continual choice. There will be times when you make mistakes again, when you falter and fall, but her love teaches you that forgiveness is always available. It's a love that doesn't run out, that doesn't give up, but that keeps forgiving, keeps offering grace, because it understands that we are all works in progress. And when you experience this kind of love, when you see the power of forgiveness at work, it changes you. It teaches you to forgive others, to let go of grudges, and to release the burden of anger. It teaches you to love more fully, more freely, and more deeply, knowing that in forgiveness, we find our greatest strength. When a woman loves you, she doesn't just offer affection, she offers something far more profound. She offers trust and security. In a world where so much is uncertain, where people come and go and promises are often broken, her love becomes a foundation, a rock you can stand on. Trust is the bedrock of any relationship, and when a woman loves you, she creates an environment where trust can grow, where it's not something you have to fight for or repeatedly, but something that is freely given and something that becomes unshakable over time. Her love offers security, not in the sense of never facing challenges, but in the assurance that no matter what comes, she will be there. It's in the way she listens to your fears without judgment, in the way she accepts your flaws without condemnation, and in the way she supports your dreams even when they seem far-fetched. She doesn't just offer you a place to rest when the world is too much. She offers you a safe space to be vulnerable, to be your true self without fear of rejection or ridicule. Her love is like a shield that protects you from the storms of life, not by making everything perfect, but by being steadfast and constant, no matter the circumstances. When a woman loves you, she believes in you not just in the easy moments, but especially when you struggle, when you question your worth, when you're unsure of yourself. She trusts you with her heart, showing you that true love is built on mutual respect and understanding. Her trust is not fragile, but strong, and it invites you to do the same. Trust is not just a one-way street, it's a shared commitment, a mutual promise to show up for each other, to be there in the highs and the lows. And when trust is nurtured, it fosters a sense of peace, a peace that allows both people to grow without fear of betrayal or abandonment. Her love creates a space where security is not a luxury, but a necessity. It's in the way she shows up consistently, even when the world around you is unpredictable. You can count on her to be your anchor, your steady force, and that security creates room for both of you to stretch, to take risks, and to become the people you were always meant to be. In her presence, you don't have to second guess where you stand or whether your love is reciprocated. She doesn't leave you wondering where you fit. Instead, she gives you a place to belong. She provides the security that allows you to dream big, knowing that no matter the outcome, her love will remain. With her love, you no longer have to carry the weight of doubt or fear. You can move forward knowing that the foundation beneath you is firm and unwavering. Her love is the kind that creates a sense of home, not a place bound by walls, but a place bound by trust, respect, and unwavering support. It's a love that gives you the confidence to take on the world because you know you have someone who believes in you, someone who will stand beside you, and someone who will always have your back. Love is not a destination to reach or a prize to win. It is a journey that unfolds step by step, moment by moment, over the course of a lifetime. We often get caught up in the idea that love should be perfect, that it should look a certain way, or that it should somehow follow a clear path. But love, true love, is not static. It is dynamic, evolving, and constantly growing. It's not about finding the perfect place where everything is forever smooth sailing. It's about the daily experiences, the challenges faced together, the laughter shared, and the obstacles overcome. When a woman loves you, she shows you that love is something that you build together. It's not something that can be acquired or achieved in an instant. It's something that takes time, effort, and commitment. Every moment, every conversation, every embrace is part of this journey. Love is found in the ordinary and the extraordinary. It's in the quiet mornings, the late night talks, the shared dreams and fears. It's the ongoing process of learning about each other, discovering new things about yourself, and growing together. It's about being with someone who sees you not just as you are today, but as the person you are becoming. In the journey of love, there will be moments of doubt, moments of pain, and moments of challenge. But it's through those moments that love deepens. It's in navigating the storms, facing the tough times, and sticking together when things aren't easy that you discover the true power of love. Love is not afraid of difficulty, it thrives in it. It teaches patience, resilience, and understanding. When a woman loves you, she teaches you that love is not about perfection, it's about accepting the imperfections, the mistakes, and the missteps, and choosing to keep moving forward. This journey is not just about the destination or the end goal. It's about the process, the way love transforms you, the way it molds you into a better person. It's about the shared experiences, the trust that grows, and the bond that strengthens over time. When you embrace love as a journey, you begin to understand that it's not about reaching some idealized version of love. It's about living in the love you share today, appreciating its beauty in every form, knowing that it's always evolving, always growing, always teaching you new things. Her love invites you to embrace the journey. It reminds you that love is not a one-time event, but a lifetime experience. It is the way you learn to communicate better, the way you learn to be more patient, the way you grow into someone stronger, more compassionate, and more aware of your own heart. Love is a dynamic, ongoing adventure that brings two people closer, not because they've arrived somewhere, but because they continue to walk side by side, hand in hand, through all the seasons of life. And so when you find yourself in a moment of uncertainty, when the path seems unclear, remember that love is not about reaching a final point. It's about what happens along the way. It's about the moments you share, the hurdles you overcome together, and the growth you experience together. In the end, love is the journey that transforms you, not just into a couple, but into better versions of yourselves. It's about the way you continue to choose each other day after day with all the lessons, the blessings, and the beauty that each step brings.